What are your 3 most important leadership lessons that you've learned and you share, and why?
Partnerships are critical. That you can't do it on your own, and that you really need to have the board, the community, and alumni and students understanding who you are and what you're trying to achieve, and have some buy-in, because it's not about you. Again, it's about an institution. And so the way you go about forming that, I think, is critical. The way you go by subjugating yourself or lowering your own self, your own ego, to the good of others, I think that's very critical. Second is having a strong cadre of academic leaders, administrators under you, and allow them the opportunity to do their job, so to speak. You hire them, you say the best you could find, you're paying them well, and so let's do their job. And so I held each vice president responsible for his or her unit, and I very rarely moved down into the undergirdings of what they did and who they hired for them. So one part of leadership is stepping back. It's not being in your face, aggressive all the time. It's understanding their feelings, their sentiment, knowing their strengths, their weaknesses, and knowing you can't treat one VP as you treat another, because they all have different kinds of experiences and backgrounds and feeling. Third is preparation. You can't prepare. It doesn't come in a classroom. I don't care how many degrees you get in education administration. It has no bearing whatsoever. I mean, it really doesn't. Not on leadership. It has on administration, maybe. It teaches you how to read budgets. It teaches you the latest theory about data and data analytics. It teaches you how organizational structures are. But at the crux of the matter, when all that is gone and all that's peeled away, it's you and them. And you don't want to be you and them. You want it to be us. And so the greatest lesson is how do you make that an us venture and not an I venture? How do you move the I to president, make it president or something? Because it's critical that piece be in place if you are to succeed, and if the leadership is to be one that's lasting.